What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Horror Corridor. We are back here in person with Bloodshot, the Slaughter King, and Con-CRETE.
Saws up!
Yo, so what's up, everybody? We just had an amazing show last night. They played the Return of the Slaughter King. It was almost a fest because of how many people were on it. You guys want to talk a little bit about that shit?
Yeah, I'll talk about it. I did a show in Albuquerque, and there we go. Yeah, I did a show in Albuquerque, and Draco was supposed to go and didn't come, and we chopped it up, and he said, hey, why don't we just do a show and go home? Ding, 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 ding. Fuck yeah. Brilliant idea. It turned out great. Got to see everybody. Got to finally meet Ian. Been fucking with him for a long time. Met Draco before, but got to see him again. He's over there.
He's watching us.
Yeah, so it was a good time, and it definitely reseeded, starting to want to grow again here in Washington. So how'd you feel about it, Con-CRETE? A little better now?
A little better now. Yeah, it was a great night. Like, the energy is still there. Like, I felt that possession feeling that I only get when I'm on the stage with this motherfucker right here. And just the energy is unreal. Whether we know all the lyrics or not, we just...
I actually got complimented on how I didn't know the lyrics, but killed it better than a lot of the acts they watch, so...
Yeah. like, seriously, yeah, no, it's better than a lot of stuff I've seen all year. Like, I mean, like...
Energy, man. As long as you're communicating with everybody, that's all that matters. They know the words, so they're singing it out loud as well, so, it's just a good old time. It all makes up. But me and CRETE definitely need to do more shows. He's been doing these big-ass shows, and I could only imagine the energy. I'm going to have to practice my ass off, but we're going to have to do this. The next big one, I'm going to try to make it out with CRETE, so just make me your one. You know what I'm saying? Let's go rock some shit and try the energy there.
Oh, yeah. And you guys want to talk a little bit about some of the artists you got on the shows and your history with them?
Pill Brigade, known as Lewdo Flex. I know him. Everybody else, who else was Nivek? It was the first time meeting him.
Chuckklez.
Well, I know Chuckklez. Yeah, of course. Chuckklez killed that shit, man. He destroyed it.
That was a crazy set.
Chuckklez destroyed it. He's a really good guy, and it was so good to see him out here and come out and support me on that show. And fuck, I need to get to Cali and do a show with him. So how are we gonna do that? The one doing the show.
I'm just gonna make some shit happen.
Cali would be fun.
Yeah, it's kind of like a triangle of Washington, California, Arizona.
Yeah, just make that shit happen, or when an opportunity pops up, just jump on it.
Yeah. But definitely a lot more shows here. Tickets are only like $100 to fly here, sometimes $60. So there's no reason I can't even come out, fly in one day, do a show, leave the next day. A lot more shows need to happen around here. Like me and CRETE used to do them almost every weekend. It was fucking crazy. Sometimes multiple a week. I mean, our manager ran a nightclub, and we were able to perform whenever the fuck we want. So it's time to get back into that groove. That's when we were at our strongest, believe it or not. We should have never signed to any label. You know what I'm saying? We should have just kept being us.
Yeah, well, I think the best part about the whole show was just seeing you guys in your hometown with all of your slaughterers from back in the past, all of your old homies. You guys even did I forgot the name of the song. The last song, you dig your own grave, and you had old homie on stage with you guys, and it just captured the closest thing I could get to capturing the magic of what you guys used to do.
That was that song was written about his brother that passed away. It's funny because, like,
Peace, Kenny.
yeah, like we wrote it like right after we found out he died. Like, we had the beat, we were working on Welcome to Slaughterville, and we pulled up that beat. We had a whole other idea. I can't remember what we were going to make it about.
We had the hook written, just not our verses, so that's why it's kind of like a hybrid.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, like...
Well, we had the hook, and then we were about to write the lyrics, and that's when we found out we were about to write the verses.
And they hadn't heard that song in over a decade, and they needed that. And yeah, just shout out to Chris Sanborn.
Yes, Chris, we love him.
And Kenny Hathaway, rest in peace. I was like the first fan we ever had was Kenny, and
yep, dude, fucking
I've known since he was a little kid. And then last night I went to Denny's, and the manager there, she ended up paying for my food. Like, it was like, wow. And I also just I mean, out of everybody that was in the room when I did my set, there was only 5 motherfuckers in there out of the people that were in there that, like, they knew all my songs word for word. Like, they actually finished like half my verse for me, and that is an incredible feeling. I mean, it's almost better than performing in front of 2,000 people, or the 1,800 people I performed in front of, like, Ohio the other day. Like,
absolutely.
Ohio was lit though, don't get me wrong.
So Bloodshot, everybody's been wanting to see you up in the Northwest. You're finally up here. Are you thinking about moving back any day, or do you think you're just going to be taking these little trips up here? What do you have planned for your future of music, and maybe like relocating, or maybe not relocating?
Well, everybody knows I have a daughter, Priscilla, so I got to go. She's 14, so I'm going to be in Texas for 4 years, but we can start planting the seed here now. It's not expensive to come up here and do a bunch of shows, like I was saying. Eventually, yes, once she's like grown up and stuff like that, and can start flying on an airplane to come see Daddy, yeah, Washington is where I definitely want to live. This is home. Nothing else makes me feel like how I feel in fucking Washington. It's fucking amazing. It's just home. I didn't appreciate it when I lived here that much, and I got tired of it and moved away, but they say it takes that to make you come back to, like, actually appreciate what the fuck you had. So my mission is to come back home. We got growing to do. 4 years goes by quick, but yes, this will be my permanent residence someday, for sure.
Awesome. And any recordings between you guys coming up soon, you know of?
Whenever he's ready for it. I had to accept the fact that I have no control over this man. When he's ready to go, he's ready to go.
It's really gonna take me just coming up here and recording with Concrete. Like I said,
I came up with the name. Electric Boogaloo.
And there we go.
But like I said,
I didn't interrupt your interview.
it's only $100 to come up here and fly and record with Creed. I'd rather do that. I hate recording myself. I hate hitting the button and having to run over to the mic and fucking all that shit, So.
Yeah, you can get more in the zone if you're with him too. Yeah.
That's when our best album came out. Slaughterville was recorded together. Like, that's where the heart was writing these tracks, making them together. Like, it's sending them over the internet's good and all, but it still doesn't have that, like, natural feeling, Like, so, yeah. I think it would be better to come up here and record fucking everything. Let this man be in charge of it.
Yeah, just put it all on me. I love that. Yeah, man. Shout out to Draco for helping make this happen, by the way.
Of course.
Draco Logical, that's
Yo, I gotta explain that shit.
Hey, good luck at it.
You're gonna.
You're gonna knock it over. Oh shit!
There's a foot there. We're the Foot Clan. Yes. Anyway, I changed my name a lot during the MySpace days. I implemented all kinds of weird things like the @ symbol. And I had my nickname is Draco Logical at one point with a K. It was ridiculous. Like, I went through so many changes. I was like Draco Logical, Draco the Unholy, the Unabomber, Draco the Unabomber, and now then I went back to Draco. Now I'm Draco Has Fun in all lowercase letters. I like Draco Has Fun because I have fun.
Story, bro.
Yep.
That's good info.
Finding yourself, finding your voice.
I also had a weird like porno core thing where I was called XXX. I made a song called "It's All About the Hose." It was very weird. It was a very weird period of my MySpace music days, but
If you can find it,
We're out
go
here.
check it out.
here you go.
So should we edit that into his interview? Cool, guys. Well, this was a great weekend, and it sounds like we're going to be doing it again sometime soon. So let's get a horror crunk and a saws up.